It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Washington football team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First carry now for the former Badger.
Oh, I ain't pick him up 70.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. And I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the draw is Taylor. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. On the handoff, this is Taylor, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Indy.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, and it's caught.
And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Extra point by Nikah, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. He sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Fields.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
McCann for the point after.
We're going to get no QBs around here, baby.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way.
Oh, good shit. Wow.
A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
All right.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Got it on half one.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Shit, fuck that.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Indy. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 14. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to run with Taylor, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches just say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point by Nikah, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Come on, 14.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Second and 10.
Fields. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Thank you.
A
Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Whatever. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Out of the gun, Fields.
Yeah.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
You gotta watch the receivers, the running back.
Washington. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
On play action, Fields. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
On 2nd down, Compton. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Albert. And hurt somebody
while because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On 1st down, Compton. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
With any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a give, right side, Compton, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this.
He turned the wrong way. Come on. 97. What you looking at the end zone for?
Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Getting all that wolf.
A couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone.
You ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to hurt nobody. You ain't trying to hurt nobody.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Taylor's got the
who did that to me?
21 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, I ain't trying
and he
that.
can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, come on, man. Come on now. There's no way his reaction was like that.
Possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So
I ain't seeing right
we didn't
there.
see it all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Yes, man. That's it.
On 1st down, Compton. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
He'll be back.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now. Hard to believe the halfway point of the season.
Albert.
Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Fields. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards.
Hold him up till we get there.
3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
God damn.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Just standing there.
A great play there.
We get through the line, just stand there.
Monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
And he gave me a yard. You talk about, come on. That's what he do. That's what he's supposed to. He ain't no real hitter anyway.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And they take possession of the football.
And I throw that. Come on, man. You threw that right at him. He threw it up the field.
So close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Fields on first down.
Oh! Good shit. Woo! You saw that.
As the first half is
that's supposed to be a pick right there. I went over there and got that one. Oh, man, they got me on that one. Man, you didn't even know you had it, boy. You didn't even know you had it. I like that. I like that. You see, I'm going for mine, man. I ain't letting the computer do a motherfucking thing.
First half as the kicks away. And here comes a return from
I'm going for mine. I mean, if you gonna, hey, but you saw I got over there quick. I got over there on his ass. No, it wasn't about his arm though. I had makeup speed. That could have went either way right there. You don't think so? Did you see how close that was? We're going to look at that replay.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
I'm trying to get a field goal.
5 yards remain on second down.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let's see what gets it. 50. No. 48. What you first video, bro?
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Call you right back.
10-4.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll run on first down. Compton. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Finally get him back before he reaches the 33-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season.
Yo, man, that motherfucker said you came out in 2 wide receiver, man. That was crazy right there. Man, that shit was a trip. Man.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Right back to him on first down.
Oh, there. Come on, man. I'm leaving too many holes in him.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's...
Come on, they did not let me jump for that. That's crazy, man.
He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket and a little bit of trouble.
I read it.
Took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're doing a good job right now with your running backs.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Finds his man. Complete. It's Rowe. Touchdown, Washington.
It's like I'm on the delay or something, man, because I know I had already left that guy.
Touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Execution.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No, I'm right there, man. It's like I'm on, like I was on a delay or something.
And this drive will start at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get this off to Taylor. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7
Shoulder to
yards.
shoulder. He couldn't see me from the shoulder.
We've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball. Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
2nd and 3. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
Yeah, first read.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field.
I can't stop it, man. It's got to be something like I am like on some kind of little lag or something. I can't even stop the kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, man, yes, you can. You ain't one of those people, man. You don't seem like it, but you ain't one of those dudes in the league that power goes out, is it? Yeah, for sure.
They're set and ready for this next drive. The Washington offense.
I heard it.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right?
Get back there and get him.
But many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
You do what you gotta do. Yeah, I think I am. Go ahead.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
Okay. Yo, I can't catch Pitts.
5.
Yeah, you got, oh my good Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
Man, come on, man.
And Washington able to stretch.
Where was my guy? It's like he just wasn't even on. The nigga never even responded to him.
To that last touchdown drive.
Yeah, you called that motherfucker, but I didn't even know you had Kyle Pitts. All right, now I know. But the nigga just, I like to see us replay of that, man, because that dude just stood there. He never once even went for him.
How does the kickoff unit as they run
Nah, but for him to get that far ahead of him, he never did nothing. He just waited probably for him to get to him and just pass him and then reacted.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Get back to my dog. Come on, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
Oh, you know what that was?
See what they decide to do.
And a really good show force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
We got a lot of formations in here, man.
2nd and 6.
26 mark. Let's go. Kill. 19
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yards.
Fuck, I hit the wrong button, man. You guys, I hit the wrong motherfucking button. I'm looking at the guy, hit the wrong button. Huh? No, man, my fucking tight end wide open, man. I hit the wrong button.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
What was that?
As he throws there, incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
No block.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
How we doing?
Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Compton, he'll get 3 up to midfield.
Brandon, all things considered,
they have to feel pretty
good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So keep running the pretty fast. What same defense over there? What same defense is that?
From the 50, here's Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And now we
get into back to my guy. They have me on the fucking tight end.
Because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
Oh, nobody said that. Oh, nobody did it.
But all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a carry for Walton. And he'll snag him.
Let it go. I thought he was going to put it on the ground. I thought he was going to let it clock it.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Play action. It's Fields.
You got to get there.
Complete. It's Rowe. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts.
That's the Rowe on my team.
The passing game continues
Where you get him from?
Friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
That's the one I have.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Compton. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Always had to do tackle.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I got one from Miami. We ain't never hit with that. Oh, I didn't get to pick a play. Jesus Christ.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
You got to pick that, number one.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed
because the steroids were wearing off. You threw that in the double coverage.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears.
See, you know how to do that shit like, who else do that? Miami.
And
when they do that run. Wiggling
and
and
that'll
shit.
push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough.
Oh, let me get through there.
I'm with you. That seems
Then I can turn on the speed, baby.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he'll be taken down across the 50
Taylor,
and the 45 at enemy territory.
Fire, baby. We're going to go with that fire.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jalen Waddle
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Nikah, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking...
Yo, they keep, boy, you got that motherfucker fast.
Here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
You got that motherfucker fast. Boy, that shit had me on the D tackle. I had to hurry pop off.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Washington on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Fields. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
113 yards rushing for him now. He has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, rolled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So you try to dodge?
There's no reason to lighten up now. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, Compton.
Come on, man. Why would they give me that guy?
And that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They coming right back. They're getting cramps. They're over there getting cramps. Man, you turned out to be a good opponent, man. How many times I played you? Twice? The second time we played? I never beat you? No? All right.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
He's faster than him, so I'm trying to figure out why is he doing that.
That should give them something to build on.
You know how fast he is. I'm going to try to figure out why the hell was he lost like that before. They're tight end.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Ooh.
Space to run past the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh my goodness. How the fuck? Look at that. They all went out there. Come on, man.
From the 20. And Washington going to
They all pushed it outside.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were
I put out trades all day out there.
Sag on their sideline.
Nobody want no trades.
Might just be over.
What trades? You talking about left tackle or left guard?
Just a yard pass there to the 21.
Who was it? Who was I trying to get from you? I was trying to get one of your guys.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
Ah! Yeah, I was trying to wait for him. I'm about to juke the jump dog shit out this motherfucker.
This man here today, he's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last
Oh, he got hit.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the
like
ball
that.
free, and it's 2nd down.
So no way you could have got that pick.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
He'll dump this off.
Come on, go around him.
And he'll be stopped right
Come
at
on, man. They can't
midfield.
stop him. Oh, you put 2 people on the 2 people. Oh, buddy.
Off the play fake, he'll
him
look
right
to
there.
throw. Right's got him. And they'll get him
you
down
know
as
what
he's
you want.
inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Ah! You got to do that.
Time thus far.
Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Ah!
Going down the left side. It's a
Ah! Oh, come on, man. You hit the ground. Good shit.
Back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for
Man,
touchdown.
you blew me out, man. That don't feel good, man, getting blown out, man.
Locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
So now you know what that means for you, man. You gotta move
We'll see
the
a
ball.
return here from the end zone.
Who you trying to hit like that, man? They ain't gonna do no with a go hit with a tight end.
Bring it out of the end zone, get some 3 more.
Damn. Oh, so niggas get lucky, huh?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
Come on, 72.
He will go down.
Good shit.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Crazy how
Allows
his
them
line
to
had
play
me
with a
rushing.
totally
It
different
was all on me.
style and a different flow.
Good shit.
So for Washington,
They moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
and they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been
All right, guys, it happens. It happens.
on EA Sports. With that,
We lose, we
say
gonna
so
lose,
long
baby.
From Indy.
Rather get blown out than lose a close one. Yeah. Running back on the ball, y'all. Thumbs up. Oh, that's one. You see his Kyle Pitts touchdown. They wouldn't have it on there. Need for what? I don't know. That's what you gotta go to DMV and find out. Why? Did you get her car?
Well, if I have to go to a job.
You go up there and see. Need your social security card. You got your take your passport up there. Is it expired? Take that up there. Try for you to get a duplicate.